Good afternoon, students. Today we will start chapter 6, line and angles, right? So, chapter is line and angle. So, first we come to know that what is line, है ना? What is line? You all know that because we have done so many times a line. Line has no definite length, है ना? And it has no endpoints. This is a line. It has no endpoints. We can extend from both the side of a line. That is called a line because line has no definite length. We can't define the definite length of a line, and no endpoint is also there. So that is called the line. Right. Next is line segment. The line segment is what? Line segment is also the portion of a line. So this is a line, है ना? And it is also the portion of a line. It has two endpoints. First is initial and other is terminal, right? So portion of a line, the two endpoints A and B is called the line segment, and A and B are also called its endpoints. The line segment AB is denoted by AB like this, right? So what is the difference between a line and a line segment? Line has no definite length. We can't define the length of a line, but line segment, we can define the length of a line segment. Line segment has 2 points and 2 endpoints are there, A and B, and it is the portion of a line. The points of A and B is called the line segment AB, right? What is ray? What is ray? Ray is also the part of a line, but only ray can be, it has only one endpoint, and ray can be extend only from the one side, not from the both side. We can extend only from one side. Suppose this is a point and this is a line, and it will be extended from one side only, not from the both side. That is called the ray, right? Next, angle. Yes. So what is angle? The adjoining diagram is there. That is angle. How we form an angle? When two lines meet at a point, then they form an angle, and where they meet, that point is called the vertex of that angle, and these AC and AB, these are called the arms of the angle, right? So an angle is formed by two rays having same initial point. The initial point is called its vertex, and the two rays are called its arms. Note that each arm has a particular direction. Yes, it is going in this direction, it is going in this direction. The angle name angle A or CAB, or we can say that BAC. We can call it CAB. We can call it only angle A. We can call it ABAC. Right? This is the definition of a angle. Next, we will do types of angles. We all know that so many types of angles are there that we will discuss in this chapter. First one is acute angle, right? Acute angle. Acute angle, you all know that what is acute angle. An angle whose measure line is 0 to 90. Yes, an angle which lie between 0 to 90. Right, an angle which lie between 0 to 90, like 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree, 89 till 89 degree. These all are acute angles, right? Next one is right angle. What is right angle? The angle whose measure is 90 degree. When we make a 90 degree angle, that is right angle triangle. 90 degree angle is called the right angle triangle. Right. Next, obtuse angle. Obtuse angles are those angles whose theta lie between 0 to 180, whose measure lie between 0 to 180. 0 to 180 means, sorry, 90 to 180. 90 to 180 means, in this form, it will become 120 degree, it will become 130 degree, it can become 170 degree, 175 degree. These all are obtuse angle, means more than 90 and less than 180. We can write like this: more than 90 and less than 180 degree means more than 90. 91 degree will also come in this, and till 179 degree it can come in obtuse angle. So obtuse angles are those angle whose measure is greater than 90 and less than 180 degree, right? Next, straight angle, an angle whose measure is 180 degree. Yes, this form a straight angle whose measure is 180 degree, that is straight angle, right? Next, reflex angle. Reflex angle, an angle whose measure is lying between 180 to 360, means the angle which is greater than 180 and less than 360. These all types of angles are reflex angle. Like we can make 270 degree angle, this is also reflex angle, है ना? 210 degree, 330 degree, all so many angles are there. These are called reflex angles, right? Reflex angle we can make like this. If we want to make 210 degree angle, then it will go like this only. In this side it will go like so. 210 degree angle, 330 degree angle, 270 degree angle, these all are called the reflex angle. Next, adjacent angles. What are adjacent angles? Two angles are called adjacent angles if they have a common vertex, a common arm, and their non-common arms lie on the different sides of the common arms. देखो, look at this figure. This is the figure where AOB, BOC, these two angles are making, है ना? So this angle and this angle, these two angles are called adjacent angle because they are one common vertex, that is O, है ना? And one common arm OB, that is also there. OB is the common arm. So angle AOB and angle BOC are called the adjacent angles. Ray OB is the common arm and point O is called the common vertex, right? And these OC and OA are called the non-common arms. Okay, this is called the adjacent angle. Sometime adjacent angle form 180 degree also, like if we will talk about linear pair, this and this, है ना? A, O, B and this is C, right? Now angle AOC and angle AOB, these form a linear pair because their sum is 180 degree, but they form adjacent angle also. Look, angle AOC and angle BOC both are adjacent. They have a common arm, that is OC. So these also adjacent angle, but their sum is 180 degree, but not all time. But sometime like linear pair angles are there, then it form a 180 degree angle, right? Note that angle AOB and AOC are not adjacent. AOB, देखो AOB this angle and AOC this full angle, means this full angle and this angle, these two are not adjacent because adjacent through these have only one common arm OA. This is OA. Look, we are having this OA, है ना? OA. This is the common arm in OAC and AOC and AOB. Look at here. This is AOB angle and this full is AOC. But they are having a common arm OA, but this is not in between these two angles. That's why we can't say that these two angles are adjacent. This AOB and AOC are not adjacent, but AOB and BOC are adjacent because one common vertex O and one common arm between these two angles. They form two angles in between one common arm, that is OB. But AOB and AOC are not common. No, common arm is OA, but these are not adjacent because AOC and AOB, two angles are formed by the vertex A and common arm is OA, but still then they are not adjacent because in between one common arm is not coming, right? So that's why we can't say that AOC and AOB are adjacent. Only AOB and BOC are adjacent. This angle and this angle are adjacent, but this full and one angle we can't say that these two are adjacent angles, right? Next, linear pair angles. Two adjacent angle, देखो here already written two adjacent angle because they also form the adjacent angles, right? Angle AOB and BOC are said to form a linear pair of angles when if their known common arms OA and OC form a straight line, right? Look at here. AOB is written here and C is written, right? AOB and BOC. Look, these two are adjacent angles, right? This angle and this angle are adjacent and they form a straight line. Look at here, AOC, a straight line. When we add these two angles, their sum is 180 degree. Now, whenever two angles sum is 180 degree, we can say that they form a linear pair, right? But they are adjacent also because AOB and BOC, two angles are adjacent. O is the vertex and OB is the common arm. So these two form a 180 degree angle, means supplementary degree angle. If two angle form a supplementary, means their sum is 180 degree, then we can say that these two angles are linear pair. Note that angle AOB and BOC equal to AOC, right? We all know that if two angle sum is 180 degree, means two angle sum is 180 degree, then they form a linear pair. If two angle sum become a straight line, then we can say that AOC is a straight line, right? Straight angle, we can say that angle AOC is equal to 180 degree, then we can say that this form a straight angle, right? Understand, I hope understand this linear pair. What is linear pair? If as in a straight line two angles are there, their sum is 180 degree, then we can say that this is a linear pair. AOB plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degree. If their sum is 180 degree, two angle sum is 180 degree, then we can say that they form a linear pair. Sometime it become the adjacent angle also, we can say that because this angle and this angle are adjacent because AOB and BOC have one common arm OB and one common vertex O, right? So they form adjacent also, but this is exactly a linear pair because their sum is 180 degree. And if their sum is 180 degree and it become a straight line also, AOB plus BOC, then it will become equal to AOC. So it form a straight angle also. So thank you very much. Tomorrow we will discuss more definitions of this and some questions of exercise 6.1. Thank you very much for watching this video.